Hi, welcome back to the channel. I'm going to show you a quick job on the Royal Enfield Interceptor I'm going to do today. I've just finished doing my forks and I've been out on test ride, and I've noticed it before. The rear brake, terrible on this bike. I think basically what it is, it's not been adjusted up correctly. So I'm going to do that now, and I thought, well, it's a simple short job. I might as well show you. I think my brake is exaggerated because I've changed the bars on the bike. I've got higher, wider bars. It makes me sit up so my back's straight, more comfortable for me, like. So I'm not leant forward so much. Now what it does now is, when I'm pressing the brake pedal, it's like, you can see the angle of that, it's ridiculous. I'm sat up straight and it's bending my foot wrong down here, and it's not giving me a natural feel with the brake at all. Just don't like it. When I'm using my brakes, same with front, rear or whatever, you don't think about your braking. It's just a natural instinct. You got the feel, you don't have to think about it. Well, now I'm having to think about my back brake because my ankle's bent down at a funny angle, and the brake isn't got the right feeling. So I'm going to adjust it up. It'll only take me a few minutes and I'll show you how to do it. Right, all you need to do it is the tools. 10mm spanner, pair of long nose pliers and a punch. Right. Okay. Let's take that back a bit more so you can see. Ah, perfect. There we go. What we're going to adjust, this here, where my finger is, that's your master cylinder. That's the rod that pushes the master cylinder, and that's the fork, just there, that fits over your rear brake lever. Look, you can see it moving. We're going to adjust this. Now, there's a lock nut on here, 10mm. Just undo that, wind that up out of the way. Now, most master cylinders have a spanner fitting on the push rod, and you can spin the push rod in here, but this one seems to be a bit tight, so I'm not going to force it in case it's not that style. I'm going to take the split pin out, which you can see there, just squash it together, spin it round, pull the pin out, easy as that. There's a washer on the back, take that off, pull the pin out. This should pull back the fork should, you can go to the side. Alright, I'm going to wind that down. Turn that anti-clockwise. About, well, I'm doing it about 3 or 4 turns. So, because I've lengthened that, that's picking my lever. The lever's going up now. So what we're going to do, just pop the pin back in. Make sure there's no pressure on that pin. And make sure, like there, I think you can just see it. Yeah, you can. The lever's loose without moving this. There. What you don't want is any pressure pushing this up, because you could be actually starting to put your brake on. So make sure that pin is slack. Like that, look. Dead slack. And you can wobble it about up and down without moving this. This isn't putting no pressure on that. So it means that there's still some free play in this before you start to put pressure on it. Yeah, that's brought my lever up higher. Just make sure you don't wind this down too much and lift your lever up too high on this, because when your foot is on the footrest, you don't want your foot sitting on top of the brake all the time. So make sure the lever is underneath. Yeah, I think that's going to be, I think I might wind it back one. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Alright, put your washer back on. Just got to line the pinhole up to get your split pin back in. There we go, turn it around till it's at the bottom. Get your pliers, bend your pin over a bit so she ain't going to come out. Wind that nut back down to the bottom, you can lock that off then. That's it, locked off. Job done. Now, there's no force on that pin, you see, so that means there's still free play in it, so it's not going to be marginally trying to put the brake on its own, which you don't want. Yeah, perfect. Right, quick little tip there for you, just makes it a lot better. It ain't got to go down so far. This is still below the footrest, so when I got my foot on it, I'm not going to be sitting my foot on the brake. That's what you don't want. Put your foot sits normally, it should be away from it. Yeah, be a lot better. That's going to give me a more natural feel on the rear brake. Okay, hope it was useful to you. Quick little tip. Please subscribe to the channel if you wish, it's free. Big thumbs up. Any comments, leave them down below. You know we always answer any comments, and if you need any help with anything, just ask and I'll always help when I can. So see you in the next video again then. Cheers.